uncertainty, downturn, collapse. These are all words going around. I mean, we're talking to a lot of builders and the media is, really pushing hard on all of these different things. The question I want to ask you though is, what are you doing about this? Are you subscribing to it or are you going the other way? There's actually a book that I recommend to all our clients. The book is called The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. And it's all about turning problems into opportunities, looking for the challenges and really seeing how can we create an opportunity out of it. And one thing that I do with a lot of builder clients, especially at workshops we run, we're about to run a workshop in Auckland, New Zealand. That's why I'm in New Zealand here, just about to leave this Airbnb. The one thing I run a lot of these builders through, I've got my baby here as well, is 10 questions. So I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. This might seem a little bit negative. It might seem like these are the weaknesses you have as a builder. And that's why I brought up this book before. When I ask you these 10 different questions, and instead of seeing them as weaknesses, see them as huge opportunities. Because if you can change a few of them, right, improve them, move them away from weaknesses into opportunities and advantages to your business, it's going to look completely different. And again, in these uncertain times and everything, what are you doing? Are you being proactive about it? Are you just crawling into a cave, right? Just saying, look, there's nothing I can do. The question is, what can you do? What responsibility can you take to change your circumstances? So let's get into it. I'm going to ask you these 10 questions now. And what I want you to do is when I ask you these 10 questions is rate yourself from 0 to 10. That's all. 0 being, there's huge opportunity. 10 being, there's not much more opportunity I can squeeze out of this particular thing. So here we go. Question number 1, how clear are you on your vision, where you're going as a building company? So 0 to 10 there. The second one is, who are you trying to target? Now we're dealing with a lot of different builders. The builders that are builder for everyone, they just don't seem to get anywhere. It's the builders that focus and get specific on who their ideal target market is, who their ideal projects are, who their ideal clients are. Those are the ones that I normally see makes a huge shift because they can go all in on their business in that particular niche. The next question is, how clear are you on the messaging you tell this particular ideal clients? Is it vague? Chances are that if you haven't been clear on who you're building for, who your ideal clients are, your messaging would have been all over the place. You'll be talking about the quality you build, that you communicate well. You'll say all the usual things that all builders normally tell us when we first start talking to them. And this is why it's super important to, again, get clear on who you're building for, who your ideal clients are, so that you can create a message that will resonate to them. And a message has to be part of their desire, what they desire as, let's say, for example, a family. What are their problems? You want to talk about their problems. And the best way to know all these different things is actually knowing who your ideal clients are and talking to them. All right. There's this analogy. So if, let's say, for example, John is across the street and I ask you a question, what do you think John wants for lunch? You can guess as long as you want. The best way to find out what John wants for lunch is just asking him, what do you want for lunch? And that's the same with your ideal clients. So once you're clear on your ideal clients, ask them, what are your biggest desires? What are your biggest problems? When it comes to building, what are your biggest fears? What are your biggest, what do you want out of a build? So you want to ask all these questions and you want to get clear on really what your client is all about. Now, the next one is, once you have this message, do you have a way to communicate this message to your ideal target market? All right. Do you have a way to do that? If you are in person in like a sales kind of scenario, you're sitting across them. Yes, now you can communicate that. You can ask questions. What are your desires? What are your biggest problems? What are your biggest fears? And you can communicate. You can build that trust. You can show your expertise. But how are you doing that in a digital age? What vehicle are you using to get that message in front of them? Right? Is it like ebooks? Is it videos? Is it a website? Is it, nurturing campaigns? And we'll talk about that in 1 second. Now, the next question I want to ask you is, how are you getting their awareness? So now that you're clear on your ideal target market, you know your message towards them, you have a way to get that message in front of them, a vehicle to communicate that. How are you getting them aware of your business? Okay, so it doesn't matter how good your business is, it doesn't matter how great your product is, if people don't know about your business, you don't really have a business. Okay, and you're gonna hit a point where you've built for all your family members, you've built for all your friends. There's going to be a point where referrals will stop. So do you have a way to get awareness to your business from these ideal clients? Now, once you have that awareness, do you have a way to build trust? Okay, so do you have a lot of content to show you as the expert to start answering all the questions they have before you even talk to them? Do you have a way to create that emotional connection with them so that when they do come to you, they understand exactly what you're all about? They go, yep, you're the builder of choice. We have so many clients saying to us, when clients now come to us, they say, hey, I've been following you for a while. And what that means is they've been building trust, and I want you to build for me. You're the builder of choice. Okay, so that's fantastic.
When people come to us now, they're just like open, okay, this is our budget, this is what we want to achieve. And they come to you as though you're already building the house for them.
The next question I want to ask you is, do you have a way to convert the people that now that you've gained their awareness, you've been building trust with them, do you have a way to convert them into your world? Do you have a way to convert them into, let's say, your CRM, for example? So this is a great opportunity right here. Do you have offers? And what I normally suggest for our clients is you want 2 different offers as a minimum. Offer number 1 is some sort of consult request where they request a consultation with you. They've got to fill in a questionnaire so you can qualify and see if and how you can actually help them, and then take that conversation a little bit further. That's the first offer. The second offer is something earlier on in the pipeline, some sort of opt-in. So opt-in for information, whether it's a video, whether it's an ebook, something like that. But these offers don't work if you're not clear, if you haven't done everything, all the other steps all the questions I've just asked you. If you're not clear on who you're building for, if you don't know what they want, if you're not clear on the message that you put forward to them, all these different things, these offers probably won't work. And you want to make sure you convert these people into your CRM, into your sales pipeline. You want to start building out your pipeline. A lot of people ask me, how do I get certainty in my pipeline? How do I grow my pipeline? Well, a lot of builders, they want the people that are ready to build right now. What about the people that are ready to build 6 months, 1 year, 5 years from now, right? We have a lot of clients that we've been working with for, 6 years or whatever. And they're telling us now that, hey, we're now starting to get people that have been following us all this time, all right, for the last 5 years or whatever. So what that means is they've been building trust with these people for 5 years. Doesn't mean that you're not going to get the people that are ready right now. All it means is you're filling your pipeline from people that are ready right now to people that are not ready right now, that you're going to harvest later on, 5 years from now, 1 year from now. So you need a way to capture them, okay? And that's my next point. Do you have a way to nurture and build trust with these people? Do you have a content marketing system in place to keep nurturing these people while you're running your business, while you're living life, while you're doing everything else in your business, all these different things? Do you have a way to automatically nurture multiple people? Again, you might not even know about these people. You should know about them because they should be in your pipeline by now, some of them, but do you have a way to nurture these people? And then the next question I want to ask you is, do you have a way to qualify and actually make sure that they're ideal clients, okay? A lot of people come in, they might inquire with a builder and they're not even, it looks like an ideal client, looks like the perfect project, but what's going to happen along the way, right? 1 month, 2 months, 5 months into the build, are they still going to be ideal clients then? So you want to start looking for red flags early on. And that's why I get my clients, and we help them with this, is to create a questionnaire that they can actually qualify these prospective clients and make sure that they're ideal clients. We've got an extensive questionnaire that does 2 things. Number 1, it gives our builders information so they can qualify these ideal clients, right? Number 1. And number 2, it educates the prospective client. It takes them through a journey, right? The thing is, most people don't even know what they want, okay? So this questionnaire has to be created in such a way that it takes them through a psychological journey, a story journey, and for them to help them get clear in their mind. Because a lot of people think they know what they want in a home, like this beautiful home right here. This is amazing. This one's won some architectural awards. They know the what they want, okay? But they don't know why. It's all mixed up. So the questionnaire has got to it's got to divide those two things, the what and the why as well. What I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to run you through the 10 questions real quick so you can really quickly rate yourself and see where your biggest opportunities are. Okay, let's go. So number 1, how clear are you in your vision? 0 to 10. How clear are you on the who you want to build for, who your ideal clients? Number 3, how clear is your messaging towards those ideal clients? Number 4, do you have a way to communicate the message to your ideal clients? Number 5, do you have a way to get the attention of your ideal clients, get them aware of your business? Number 6, do you have a way to build trust in the mind of the client? Next one, do you have a way to capture them into your pipeline? Next one, do you have a consistent content marketing system to nurture and build trust and show you as the expert builder? Next one, do you have a way to keep track of where your ideal clients are in the sales pipeline? And the next one, the last one, do you have a way to qualify and make sure that the ideal clients coming into your pipeline are actually ideal clients? So there you guys have it. Once you've done this exercise, see where your biggest opportunity lies and see if it's all of them, you got a lot of work to do. If it's only a few of them, great job, do the work. Improve them like 5 to 10%, you'll see a big difference. I've seen this with our clients, the ones that have all of this in place, makes a big difference. And you still have to run a great business, you still have to deliver a great product. So I'm not even talking about the operational side, creating projects here, but this is a great way for your marketing and leading into the early part of your sales pipeline. If you need help with this, just look for a link below where you can schedule a strategy session with my team, and I'll see you later.